Welcome to the Simple Sophisticate podcast, where intelligent living is paired with signature style. I'm your host, Shannon Ables, and whether you're listening on your commute, exercising, working in the garden, or sitting down with a hot cup of tea or a cafe au lait, thank you for tuning in. Let's get started. Welcome to the Simple Sophisticate. Today we're wrapping up Season 6 and looking ahead to Season 7, which will kick off on Monday, September 7th, the first Monday of September, as we have been doing for the past couple of years now. A season here on the Simple Sophisticate is an entire year. It runs kind of with the school year because of how this layout works from September through August. But if you are new to this show, if you look on your iTunes or your Google Play or wherever you look at all your episodes and it's organized by season, just know that one season indicates 1 year of episodes. And we are stepping into our 7th year. That is so exciting. And I want to take a moment to thank everyone who has left a positive review, a positive ranking, shared why they enjoy this show so that potentially new listeners will know what they're going to discover when they tune in. Thank you very much for doing that. It makes a wonderful difference to the show's exposure. With that also said, as we look ahead into what Season 7 will be, I've put a calendar with all of the Mondays circled in red that will be a brand new episode for this show. And this fall is going to be busy. For the next 4 months, September, October, November, and December, I'm going to bring to you 3 new episodes every single month, the first 3 Mondays of those 4 months. And what I hope to do as we go into 2021 is offer you 2 episodes every month so that I have time to potentially bring you a second season of the Simple Sophisticate Kitchen in the spring. So right now we're doing a Simple Sophisticate Kitchen every September, October, or in the fall. And I'll be talking about that in a second. But what I'd like to do is offer more episodes in the spring as well. That is why you're not seeing as many new episodes in the spring of 2021. But there will always be a new episode during British Week, which is in May, during French Week, which is in August, and also 2 episodes in June. That calendar, so if you'd like to download it or keep it somewhere, is on today's show notes. thesimplyluxuriouslife.com/season7. And you can find that and check that out. Now, before I wrap up, I just want to let you know that even if there's not a brand new episode of the podcast, when there is not a new episode, there's always a Monday motivational post on the blog. So, for example, today, this is not a brand new episode. It is simply a reveal of the calendar. So today there is a brand new blog post to kick off this week, to begin your Monday with a boost. So be sure to stop by the blog, simplyluxuriouslife.com, to read that. And that will be the case as we move forward. And we have been doing that ever since, and we'll continue to do that moving forward. I just like to share a new post to get us going as we go through the week. I need it. Many readers say they enjoy that regular posting, and I want to continue to bring that to you. Now, just a glance as to what September and October are going to contain as far as content. Look for topics on building healthy relationships. Listen to my conversation with a guest from the cooking world who has worked with the most well-known people in the industry. There will also be tips on how to make the most of this incredibly challenging time we were all in, and many more topics that are relevant and relatable, as well as offering concrete ideas to apply to your own life journey. So join me Monday, September 7th, for a brand new episode to kick off this new season wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you love stepping into your kitchen or want to enjoy more stepping into your kitchen, the 3rd season of the Simply Luxurious Kitchen will be released on Saturday, September 19th, with 8 new episodes coming at you every Saturday following that, which takes us into the first week of November. I'm so excited for that new season to begin. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you would like to catch up on all or any of the episodes you may have missed over the past 6 years, I provide a link on the show notes for you to do that. As well, in the show notes, I've shared 6 past episodes that were released in September to help you begin this new season on the right foot. I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much for being a listener of the show, and I'll be back in your ears on September 7th. And a big thank you to today's sponsors. Bombas makes the most comfortable socks in the history of feet. They've literally rethought every little detail of the socks we wear to make them way more comfortable. In fact, I wear them when I go walking, when I'm tootling around the house, especially when I'm out walking my dog Norman, when we're on our hikes. And the fabric is strong, comfortable, and the socks will last. But these socks do more than just make your feet feel cozy. They help give back to the most vulnerable members of our community. Because for every pair of socks you purchase, Bombas donates a pair to someone in need. The generosity of Bombas customers has allowed them to donate over 34 million pairs of socks and counting through their nationwide network of 3,000 plus giving partners. As a Simple Sophisticate listener, you can give a pair when you buy a pair and get 20% off your first purchase at bombas.com/sophisticate. That's bombas.com/sophisticate. BOMBAS.com/sophisticate for 20% off your first purchase. So visit bombas.com/sophisticate. If you're looking for a new podcast, one that will help you figure out what's best for you and make sure that you get out of your own way, then I have a podcast I'd like to introduce you to. It's called Inner Monkey. If you struggle with motivations to do the things that you want, The Inner Monkey is a podcast you will want to check out, addressing topics about irrational impulses, loss of motivation, and everything in between, even the everyday struggles we have with ourselves and the steps we can take to nudge our lives in the right direction for what we value. In other words, the Inner Monkey podcast is about controlling your inner monkey so that you can live more of the life you want to live. Past episode topics have been about forgiving yourself, dealing with uncertainty, comparing yourself to others, even running away from your problems. So be sure to check out Inner Monkey, the podcast, and I'll provide a link to it on the show notes, thesimplyluxuriouslife.com/season7. If there is something that is preventing you from achieving your goals or living the life that you want to live, BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist. Connect in a safe and private online environment that is also convenient, as you can start communicating in under 24 hours. This is not self-help. It is professional counseling. You can send a message to your counselor at any time. You'll get timely and thoughtful responses. Plus, you can even schedule weekly phone sessions or video sessions, all without ever having to sit in an uncomfortable waiting room. Now, BetterHelp is committed to facilitating a great therapeutic match, so they make it easy and free to change counselors at any time if needed. Now, this is also more affordable than traditional offline counseling, and financial aid is available no matter where you live. BetterHelp is there for their clients worldwide with a broad range of expertise available, which may not be locally available in many areas. So search for a licensed counselor in a variety of specialized areas such as anger, stress, anxiety, relationships, trauma, grief, self-esteem, LGBT matters. Anything you share is confidential, and it's convenient because it's on your schedule, on video or phone sessions. So many people have been using BetterHelp that they are recruiting additional counselors in all 50 states. Now, as a Simple Sophisticate listener, I want to help you start living a happier life today. So you're going to get 10% off your first month by visiting BetterHelp.com/simple. Join over 1 million people taking charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/simple. Thank you for tuning in to the Simple Sophisticate podcast, where intelligent living is paired with signature style. For more ideas and inspiration throughout the week, visit the blog, thesimplyluxuriouslife.com, or pick up my latest book, Living the Simply Luxurious Life, Making Your Everydays Extraordinary and Discovering Your Best Self, now available on Audible and wherever audiobooks are sold, as well as in paperback and ebook versions. You can also pick up my first book, Choosing the Simply Luxurious Life, A Modern Woman's Guide, which is also available in paperback, ebook, and as an audiobook as well. To stay caught up on the most recent episodes of the podcast, blog posts, the cooking show, and receive exclusive news as well as an extra dose of inspiration to jumpstart your weekend, subscribe to the Simply Luxurious Life's free weekly newsletter, which arrives in your inbox each Friday to enjoy with a hot cup of tea or cup of morning coffee. Until next Monday, I'm your host, Shannon Ables. Bonne journée!